I want Jill's family to know that I'm doing this and putting myself through this for them.
In 2001, Juliette was abducted and narrowly escaped a rape by a man she later reported to police as Adrian Bayley, the same man who went on to abduct and rape journalist Jill Meagher in chillingly similar circumstances.
I'd gone into Melbourne with my friend. He ended up drinking too much and he was asked to leave. And I thought he would come back, but he didn't.
Like Jill Meagher, she left the bar and was walking alone.
And so I was stranded in Melbourne, and that was when I met Adrian Bayley. Big, muscly guy, looked really well groomed. I decided, because I wasn't feeling very safe, that I would be safer if I was walking with him. And then he started to push me up against walls and in the doorways of buildings a few times. I started realising I'm in a really dangerous situation. He said that he would give me a lift home. And right at that moment, I looked around and there was no one anywhere. I had to make a choice between either running and screaming there and risking that he would attack me or drag me down an alleyway, knock me out. So in a very, very quick split decision, I decided to get in the car. He just took off at lightning speed. Then he turned left down this track. And it was really, really dark. There was just trees around me in every direction. But as soon as the car came to stop, I opened the door, my passenger door, and just got straight out the car. He started to overpower me. He was a lot more aggressive. He was holding me down by the throat. And so I said, "Do I look sick to you? I'm HIV positive." He was on top of me on all fours and he loosened his grip on me. And I just remember his mouth saying the word AIDS, but no sound came out. And he was really shocked and he got back off me. He couldn't afford to take that chance that I wasn't lying. And that gave me an opportunity to take a bit of control back.
Juliette reported to police and she encouraged them to search for CCTV footage from the city, but she never heard back. In the years after Jill Meagher's murder, she reported again.
When I saw how much Jill Meagher looked like me, that gave me some really uneasy feelings. It made me feel at that time like that could have been me.
After 20 years of avoiding media, Juliette has finally decided to break her silence to speak out against a proposed gag law in Victoria, which will stop Jill Meagher and all other murdered rape victims from ever being named again.
I don't think that we should allow it to happen. Whatever the motivation for these gag laws are, it's not acceptable. You know, you march in the streets for Jill when Jill died. Well, women should be marching in the streets now. The thought that Jill's family or other people can't speak her name is just so horrific. Jill deserves justice for the rest of all of our lives. And these gag laws, they need to be stopped.